Well, we're going to bring up Mr. Flipchart for convergence today. Oh, don't. Oh, hey, poor old computer's warming up today. More than it really needs to be. No, we're okay. Got the fan going. Oh, really big teaching in a really tiny nutshell. We could call this, there's all sorts of name for it. I'm going to call it I'm going to abbreviate the subconscious as in one. Now, within this, use two different colors here just for fun. This, and then we're going to do this. Okay, so there's the subconscious, and then there is, what shall I use? Yeah. Then there is your subconscious. There is my subconscious. There is somebody else's subconscious. Now, and this is your conscious mind here. So you have your conscious mind. I have my conscious mind. Somebody else has their conscious mind. It's that portion of our mind that we're aware of. Right? We're conscious of. But there's also that portion of our mind that we're not conscious of. Now, one of the big things about convergence and the reemergence of the feminine energy flow is it's redefining the term, a lot of terms. It's redefining the term community. I've been calling it for quite a while now, community with a capital C. And even family, for that matter, you could use that as well. In that a community is not an external structure. It is spirits vibrating in bodies, which is you, by the way. Spirits vibrating bodies. And the energy that radiates out from us harmonizes with other spirits vibrating in bodies. So in a way, it's like musical instruments. If you've got two musical instruments, they can be playing totally different melodies and chord patterns in many respects, but they harmonize together. And when they harmonize together, it really does give the experience of the two becoming one. Thinking about it when people are singing and when they're harmonizing, you've got 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 different people not singing all the same notes, but they harmonize and they just blend together to become one sound. And that's the way we experience ourselves and other people, right? Other spirits vibrating in bodies. So where does that happen? Well, that happens here. See, it doesn't happen here because I have mine, you have yours, you have yours. And yes, we have our own subconscious, but our subconscious is really just kind of areas of concentration in the same pool. One of the descriptions I'll use is think of this as a river, and this and this and this are little whirlpools in the river. So you look at that whirlpool and you say, yep, that's a whirlpool. That's a whirlpool, right? That's a whirlpool. But it's a whirlpool in the same river. And you have a vibration, and this person has a vibration, and this person has a vibration. Where do we feel the vibration? We feel the vibration in our body, which is a big piece of what convergence is. Convergence is feeling energy. So as that vibrates out in here, guess what happens? Oh, I'm gonna remember my music theory. That's probably not gonna work really well. Yeah, not gonna work. So, and I'm just this is a really stripped down version. Here's three. So you're all emitting these vibrations. But if let's say this one and this one, I'm just making stuff up. If their vibrations aren't harmonizing, this is going to happen. Like they're in many respects not even aware of the other person's presence. And really cool about that is we experience that principle every day. Right there. This is a radio transmitter and receiver. That's how it, at a very root level, how it works. And if there was 27 people in here, all having the same phones, right? Or the radio is another example, right? Radio waves is this has a very specific frequency and it's designed to connect to a tower to a very specific frequency. So my phone has a frequency, your phone has one, your phone, on. Which is why when somebody calls you, your phone rings and mine doesn't. So when you think about it, if there's whatever 10 people in this room that all have 10 phones, they all have their own unique frequency, and the whole system is designed that none of them are close enough to overlap, because if they were, then again somebody would call and two phones would ring and things like that. So I mean, we see this principle all the time, we use it all the time. So you're vibrating out, other people are vibrating out. But let's just say that this one and this one, right? Now, it's not the same vibration, but they harmonize, right? It's important to remember that. We don't lose our individuality. There we go. But the two harmonize together. So then what happens is this sort of a union happens in here. Okay, now are you ready? This is where it's really powerful. This has been happening like forever, but it's really ramped up. That the frequency that you're radiating out in here, there are other people radiating out frequencies as well. All this. And they're going to be those that harmonize with yours. And now, what have I got? 3 or 4 or whatever, or 2, right? They blend together. They don't lose their individuality. They blend together to become one. Really powerful. And we feel that. Where do we feel that? We feel that in our body. This is what's so powerful. You are a spirit vibrating in a body. You're radiating out this frequency. And there's all these other people, spirits vibrating in bodies that are radiating out this frequency. And well, yes, you're an individual, I'm an individual, this other person's an individual. At this level, we are individuals radiating this frequency in the same place or space. And then you're going to find, sorry, it was, my mother's doing really good, 94, but we're just checking in and out and stuff. Then you're going to find that those two are all going to blend together, which is what's so powerful. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you on the web.